This is how my story goes. Pain and joy, I've had it all. Had it all. Can I tell you my story? Oh, this is my story. Yes, I tell you my story.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look what the Lord has done. He's turned my mourning to dancing, sorrows to joy. Look what the Lord has done. He's turned my mourning to dancing. Yeah, look what the Lord has done. He's turned my mourning to dancing, sorrows to joy. Look what the Lord has done. He's turned my mourning to dancing. Yeah, Manditora, Mandisimutira, Ishe Samasimba, Ishe Munogona, yeah. Manditora, Mandisimutira, Ishe Samasimba, Ishe Munogona, yeah.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Unveiled to the Ian Show. I'm so excited.
So excited as well. Thank you.
What a way to start my show. I almost forgot that we were filming. I was just like, wanting to get up and dance. But thank you so much for joining EN. And you know what? I have been wanting you guys on the show. This is long overdue.
Oh, yes.
And when you were singing, Ashley, you were connecting with me. You were like looking into my eyes and singing like you were singing to me. But it's an awesome, welcome to you guys.
Thank you so much.
First of all, who is Unveiled? Can you please just quickly, let's do introductions very quickly. We'll start with you.
I'm Adonai and I'm a soprano.
Okay, great.
I'm Sale Mutima and I am the soprano as well.
Soprano.
Yeah.
I'm Joshua Mtima. I'm the leader and the founder of The Unveiled.
Awesome.
I'm Ashley. I sing tenor, alto, and when it's difficult, soprano.
And when it's difficult, soprano. Wow. Okay, so Unveiled, I'll tell you about my first experience seeing you guys. So we were doing something at work, and it was a charity fund run. And one of our patrons for the association we were working with said, I've got this really great group. They're going to sing for you. And so everyone, imagine running 21 kilometers, people were tired, whatever. You guys jump on stage, and all of a sudden there was such a revival. And that was the first, engagement that I had with Unveiled. And I said to myself, number one, I have yet to see young people sing with so much passion and sing music that, moves your soul. And I said, why? Josh, why? Where is this coming from? You started this as a founder. What was the vision?
Yeah, like what you say, the vision was to start a group of young people who are passionate for the work of God.
Yeah.
Who will, showcase the work of God in excellence. And with so much creativity, and I just felt this void where there's no young people who are really zealous about it. So my idea was just to look for young people who have the same mind, same mentality, same vision. And yeah, that is exactly what inspired the
Unveiled. And one of the things I love about you guys is that you're changing the narrative on young people. So every time people talk about young people your age, it's all about drugs, substance abuse, which I'm not saying is not there, but there's also a flip side to it. And there's some kids and there's some young people who are really changing lives. And so why Unveiled? Maybe why the name Unveiled?
Okay, so Joshua came to us and he explained the vision that God has given him. And at that time, that was the same vision that I got from God on a personal level. It was like, okay, so we are connecting spiritually. And that name, it just came to us at that moment. Because I remember there was a song that we were playing back then with my sister. It was talking about young people coming together, worshiping, praising God in a very youthful, vibrant, and powerful way. And it had that unveiling the children of God, like that. And the name Unveiled just came, unveiling the youth of God, the children of God.
And you two are siblings, right? So at what stage did you connect and say, oh my gosh, what your vision is for the name is exactly what God was speaking to you about? Was that around your kitchen table or were you sitting? I mean, just tell me where that was when you kind of said, wow, God is speaking to us at the same time.
Yeah, we were at home. Yeah, at home. So I think there's a background to it before the naming comes. So I'm sure you're going to talk about it and Josh is going to explain more on that. But to just cut the long story short, Josh came home and he needed a name. And we just started talking. And then our sister was there. She's not here. And then, they just came at home.
You know, God works in just incredible ways. Sometimes you think we're clever around coming up with names. It's never really us. It's never really us. And Ashley, when did you join the group?
I think, when was it? In November 2020, when we were preparing to go for the Old Mutual Amazing Voice. I was literally forced.
You were forced. They dragged you.
So what happened was Kuzi and I and Joshua, we go to the same church.
Okay.
Kuzi is one of our members. So we were in church this other day, and then Joshua was like, there's a competition that I need to enter. So I need more people. So you guys, can you go with me? He said, can you guys go with me and help me look for people? And then we went. We were surprised when we got there. So you guys are standing at the back. You're singing, Tara, you're singing. And that's how we joined the group.
Wow.
And we went to an audition. We never thought we were going to make it, actually. But eventually made it into the competition.
So you guys started sizzling the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And people were following you and they were cheering you on. And so how did you feel when you realized that, it wasn't just about you anymore as a group? Because it wasn't about you. It was about what you stood for and what you wanted to accomplish. How did you feel? Was that heavy on you?
It was quite scary. Yeah. Why do I say that? Because we actually just made for the sake of the competition. There was nothing that you could say, so this is how we operate. We do 1, 2, 3 things. No, let's nail this. Let's go to the competition. So when it then went viral and people started following, we're like, oh my God, people actually buying into this vision. This is something bigger than us. We never thought it was going to get that big.
We're going to take a break and come back to a couple of questions. This is the EN Show, and I am with Unveiled. You do not want to miss the next segment. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back to EN, and today we have Unveiled. I am super excited because, we were talking about growth, right? And you guys, I'm not sure if you understand the platforms that you're going to now, but that you have the potential to reach. So I've been following you on your Facebook page, and I saw one of y'all in Mazi jacket. Where have you been of late? What's the journey like?
We have been to United Kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have been to Namibia as well. We went to do a video shoot there. So those are the places that we have been to so far. And the journey is so interesting. The exposure, we get to see different nations. It's so exciting.
Have you been in a foreign country and someone says, Unveiled?
Yes.
How has that?
Have.
How does that make you feel? Because don't you think that the assumption is that you guys are only for Zimbabweans?
Yeah.
And then when you realize, oh my gosh, someone
actually knows us.
Right?
Like, it's a great feeling. You'll be like, oh, okay, so we are known.
You are known.
Yeah.
So we were having a memorial of my husband here. And my daughter, who's in Australia, contacted you guys and said, please go and sing. And this was her present to us as a family. And I remember we had a technical difficulty during the ceremony, and you stood up. And in that moment of, oh my gosh, the technical difficulty is not being solutioned, people are quiet. Mufundisi is kind of like also trying to figure out. You stood up, and at that moment, you got everyone singing. And I never probably thanked you, but honestly, I don't think you understood what you did in that moment. And that was a calling of yours. So my question to you is, yes, it's a singing job, but do you really understand how you are touching and ministering to people? Because no one asked you to stand up. No one asked you to connect with people in that way. And for me, that was a memory I'll never forget. But it's a ministry. Do you understand that it's a ministry?
Yes, we do. We are good for that. That's the mission that we have, to minister to people, to give them comfort whenever they need it, to give them hope through our music. So we are called to minister, and we are not ashamed to do that.
And so church isn't cool for a lot of young people, right?
Yeah.
God is not cool for a lot of young people.
No.
But you guys are making it cool.
It is.
So Josh, how have you made it cool for young people to be like, I want to be a part of Unveiled. I'm a Christian and I'm proud to be a Christian. Because that's what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
How have you, was that intentional maybe is the question?
It was. Because I personally believe that God is the most creative being, is the word. And he's the one who created everything. So why is it that if the creator of the universe is that creator, I'm sure we can see his art. Why is it Isusu as his children, we're not that creative? Then we hide behind, Christianity or being spiritual. I believe if we have the same DNA with the one who created the universe, we ought to represent God in a creative and fantastic way.
Yeah.
If there are people who should be creative, are the children of the Most High God.
Yes.
So it came upon me that since we have the same DNA with the Father, we ought to represent him in the same way. And that's what a lot of young people have been looking for in the kingdom, but have been lacking. Because we make it boring, we make it, more decent and all that. So I think it's in the creativity, it's in the energy as well. It's in the dressing, where they can feel, they can relate as well, So, yeah. Did I leave anything behind?
And when you talk about dressing, Ashley, you're a snazzy dresser. I mean, you're always in the ties, you're popping. And I love the individuality that you guys all have. As much as you're a group, you've allowed each other to express who you are through dress. And I've noticed it consistently. You may be colors coordinated, but style is definitely unique to each one of you. And so, Josh, I think you hit on, something very important to say is that if God is the creator of everything, then it should be a necessity for us to carry everyone along with us on this life journey, moments and stuff. So have you ever felt that, someone says to you, like the naysayers, because life is like that. You'll have naysayers. And how have you dealt with naysayers? Maybe you can tell me.
The word of God is just so powerful personally. On a personal level and even as a group, like as we're encouraging each other there's a verse, Isaiah 43, that we were encouraging each other on, that speaks about God saying, these people that I've created for myself will honor me in front of the whole world. So that word that God says and has confidence in us, the children of God, no matter what happens, no matter what those people say, the ones that are negative and all, we will still honor the name of God. We will still praise him. We will still worship him. And we will still get other people out there to do the same as well. Because anything that is God involved, it moves. No one can stop it.
No one can. Unstoppable.
Yes.
Unstoppable. So you guys had auditions recently. I saw you having auditions and I said, I don't recall ever seeing a group in Zim actually like putting ads in the paper that they were having auditions. What a professional group of people. And not only did you have auditions, but you had runner-ups and then you had the finals. And then I was like, oh, this is like a well-oiled business machine. But we're going to take a break. And when we come back, I want you to just share the new and improved Unveiled. What does that look like? What does that feel like? And what are your aspirations moving forward in 2024? Because I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited for you
Definitely
guys.
excited.
Right?
Definitely.
This is the EN show, and I'm with Unveiled. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back to EN. And so during the break, we were talking about monetization of music and how my generation is like, band, right? But clearly you guys have found a niche market. And how can one monetize? How can one pay the bills in music? Maybe Josh, you were talking about all these different platforms.
Yeah. Okay, so nowadays it's now digital.
Right.
And then the digital market has made it easier for an artist to control their own music and their own finances. So we've got things like Spotify, Apple Music. So it's direct from the stores, social stores, to the artists. So you're managing your things. I think what people need to do is to be educated on how to do it, because you can actually make your own money as an artist, proper money with proper knowledge in terms of how to manage it. We also have YouTube. YouTube pays you for your content. There's a certain amount they pay you when you have 1 million views and going up. So I think it's all in how you push your stuff and how you market, because every business then comes back to marketing and bringing it out there. So yeah, it has now become easier with the digital world, and you can make your own money.
And you know what? I think once you understand that you can monetize the platform, then the responsibility is on you to upskill
push.
yourself.
Exactly.
And make sure that you understand how you can do it. And, you know, honestly, you guys were probably being paid more than some of us who are, you know, earning a salary. Because if you look at YouTube and the returns on YouTube alone, those are quite lucrative, and this is why you see such a migration onto these platforms. So what's next for Unveiled? I mean, hey, I feel like the world like literally is your stage. Where is that venue that you know is in your dream? That one that says, I want to perform in this venue.
Gardens.
Madison Square Gardens in New York.
Madison Square Gardens, yes.
Wow.
What else? O2 Arena.
I mean, is there anything else after Madison Square Garden?
Oh, the O2 Arena. We actually visited the O2 Arena in the UK. We like want to come perform.
We are coming back here.
You're like, we're coming back here.
Yes, for an Unveiled show.
But I mean, even in Zim, we want to do HICC. I mean, it's the home of HICC.
National sports.
Start here.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
But so in terms of, because I believe in vision boards. I don't know if you've gone through a vision board, but I think it would be good for you as a team to do so. If you have an opportunity, it's set timelines. Because my next question is, when are we going to see you in HICC? When? Because it's just a tattoo meeting. Saga now is to say, what is the marketing plan? What's the business plan? Because there's always that business side to music that people don't talk about.
Yes.
So do you guys have a manager? Are you managed?
Yeah, we do. We have Auji Chiremba.
Okay.
He's our manager.
Okay. Yeah. And when you look at the fact that you are now, how many? The new Unveiled is how many people now?
We are up to
12 people.
Yeah, 12, yeah.
Okay. 12 different individuals with different personalities. How do you create songs? I mean, I'm just asking because I've got 5 kids and already that's a lot. So 12 individuals creating music, there has to be a level of patience and respect and, you know, sincerity and that.
Oh, yeah.
How do you produce your music? Magawanda Odaru.
So Josh is the music director.
Okay.
He directs most of the songs. So what he does sometimes during rehearsals, he brings a song. And then we do it, and then he says, end on with an idea. And then people start chipping in. And then we also have got some people that write songs within the group. They also bring their songs. And then we hear them, we practice them, we rehearse them. So everyone is really free to add in something that they think would really sound nice and amazing.
Okay. And so have you heard of the Pentatonics?
Oh, yeah.
You have, right?
Yeah.
I can't separate Pentatonics from you guys, so for some reason.
Really?
Maybe it's because it's a cappella music.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
thought about doing a Christmas?
Oh, yeah. We actually want...
Am I preempting something? Because Josh is like, yeah, Emily.
We actually want to do something.
You want to do something?
Yeah.
Along Christmas? Because imagine all the songs that are traditional to us in Zimbabwe, and you zhush them up from an a cappella. Okay. No one is stealing my idea because these Mark Twain Palmer rights. Mark Twain Palmer rights. Yeah, but I mean, we're excited about where you guys are going, what the vision is, and we look forward to seeing a lot more from you guys.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for being on the Ian Show.
Thank you for having us.
And I was going to wrap it up by singing something, but when I was in church, when I was still very young, my mom used to always say, Emily, please, because I don't have a voice at all. But can we sign out with you guys singing something? Just something very, very soulful. I don't know what that looks like. And whilst they're singing, for all those who are watching, please catch us on EN Extra on YouTube. And as always, we're sending love and light your way. And this is Unveiled.
Such a man ekuti dinindina wendi chakutungamira. Oh, such a man ekuti dinindina wendi chakutungamira. Oh, such a man.